Hiya, I'm Charlotte from Age UK Norwich. I've got a lovely chair yoga class for you today, so grab yourself a chair, get comfortable and join me. Okay, so find yourself near the end of your chair, feet underneath your knees, and just begin to arrive where you are today. Deepen your breathing now, taking long inhales and long exhales. Take your gaze upwards a little and down on the exhale. Upwards on the inhale and downwards on the exhale. One more time, inhale up and exhale down. Come into neutral now. On the next inhale, take your gaze over to one side and exhale back to centre. Inhale to the other side and exhale to centre. A few more rounds of this in your own time. Reaching that spine long and taking the neck over to one side, getting that stretch in the neck, sweeping one arm over the top and just resting the head, allowing the weight of the hand and the arm to just gently deepen the stretch. Sweeping the arm back over the top, bringing the head back to neutral. Here we go. Other side, tilting the head over, enjoying a stretch in the neck. Sweeping the arm up and over the top, and just resting the hand on the head, allowing the stretch to deepen. Sweeping that arm back down again, bringing the head to neutral. Take a breath. I'd like to try a couple of shoulder rolls now. So taking your shoulders up to your ears and rotating them back down. So taking them up on the inhale and down on the exhale. Inhale and exhale. A few more rounds in your own time now. I'm going to move into a cat-cow transition now. So I'd like you to take that chest up and out and take your gaze upwards. And from there, curving the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Think about pushing through the hands to let the shoulders go out through the back. And reverse, taking the chest up and out. Gaze up. And reverse. Chin to chest. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come into neutral now and take a breath. Moving through now to sun salutations. So sweeping the arms up on your inhale and drawing them down in prayer on the exhale. And again, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. A few more rounds now in your own time. Reversing this action now, so inhale, the palms go up, and exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale up, and exhale down. You should be starting to feel a little bit of heat building in the body now. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. A few more rounds now in your own time. And wherever you are now, make this your last one. Lovely. Take a breath. Go for half angel wings now, so sweeping those hands forward, and from there we're bringing the elbows down, we're leaving our hands open, and our chest is expanding to the sky now. We're imagining that we've got sunlight in our chest and we're letting that sunlight burst out. Enjoy that stretch across the front of the arms and the chest, perhaps in your shoulders. Keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Enjoy the strength and power in this position. Hold for a few breaths. And when you're ready, inhaling the arms up and sweeping them back down again. Take a breath. We're going to try a twist now. So I'd like to take one arm up and over behind you, finding a lovely deep twist. Keeping the spine long and upright. Taking a look over your shoulder. And with each exhale, just allow the body to relax more into the stretch. Keeping that chest open and the shoulders relaxed, spine long. And when you're ready, sweeping that arm back over the top and take a rest. And when you're ready, sweeping the other arm up and behind you. Keeping that spine long and shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, sweeping that arm back, finding neutral, and take a breath. We're going to go for a full forward fold now, so just walk the feet out just a little wider. Now you might like to keep the head at the same level of your heart or higher because of a health condition, so what I'd recommend in that case is just walking forward with the elbows and resting them on the knees and keeping the spine long, and enjoy that stretch in the back. If you're comfortable with this pose and you'd like to go a bit further, you can start to walk forward and find your torso in between your legs. Your hands might even touch the floor. If you're really comfortable with this pose, you might like to find both your elbows and dropping your head. If you are down here, I'd encourage you to just nod your head yes and shake it no, just to make sure that your neck is totally released. And with each exhale, just allowing your body to sink a little deeper. And wherever you are, start to walk your way back up again. If you're a little bit dizzy, just walk those feet to get the blood flowing again. And do some rotations of the shoulders just to settle yourself back in. Take a breath. Now, we're going to tie our shoelaces. So cross one leg over and just resting that hand on the knee. Just enjoy that stretch for a moment before we move on. Now you might like to find your hand underneath your foot and just stretch the ankle a little bit. Just stretch those outer muscles that don't get a lot of work. And releasing the foot now. I'd like you to bring the knee a little bit closer to the opposite knee now. Make sure you're secure on your chair. I'm going to go for another twist. And coming back again. We're going to go for a fold now, so just walking the body forward. Only as far as feels good for you, keeping the spine long. You should hopefully feel quite an intense stretch in your glutes or your thighs, or perhaps in your lower back. And when you're ready, sitting up tall, take one more breath here and release that leg. Let's move on to the other side now, stretching the leg across and take a breath here. reaching the hand round to stretch the ankle. And when you're ready, release the foot. Bring the knee a little bit closer to the other knee and go for a twist. When you're ready, coming back to centre, we're going to go for a fold now. So resettle yourself on the chair and just walk the torso forward as far as you can today. And sitting back up tall. Take a breath. And relax that foot down. Just walk the feet and resettle yourself on the chair. And take a breath. Lovely. I'd like you to reach one arm up. I'd like you to reach the other arm up and grab the wrist. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, reaching over to the side. A few breaths here. When you're ready, bring both arms up and exhaling back to neutral. Take a breath. Reaching the other arm up high, holding onto the wrist, inhaling up and exhaling to side reach over the top. A few breaths here. Bringing the arms back to centre, inhaling up and exhaling the hands down again. Lovely. Bringing one knee into the chest and hugging that in. Make sure that your chest is open and your shoulders are relaxed. And just take this opportunity to do some circles with your ankle. The other way. Take one last inhale here and lower down. Other side. Inhale the leg up and circle the ankle. When you're ready, exhale the leg down. Great. Take one more breath here. We're going going to try eagle pose now. So crossing one leg over again, this time keeping the knees close to the other knee. Bringing your hand and your elbows close together. Enjoy the focus of this pose. And when you're ready, you're going to lift your arms, but only as far as you can keep the elbows in connection. You should feel quite an intense stretch across your upper back. When you're ready, bringing everything back down to neutral, sweeping the arms up. Hands back down. Super. Let's try the other side. So leg across, hands and elbows in connection. And when you're ready, pushing the hands up, keeping the elbows in connection. Take your gaze a little higher. And enjoy the intense stretch across your shoulders and upper back. And when you're ready, releasing, sweeping, and bringing the hands down to prayer. Take a breath. I'd like you to clasp your hands together and just think about lowering those hands, opening the chest, stretching the shoulders, taking the gaze a little bit upwards. If you're enjoying this stretch, you might like to just take your feet a little wider and move forward into a fold. Bringing the body back up again, walking the feet in and relaxing the hands. Take a breath. Moving into chair pose now, sweeping the arms up to a rough diagonal, bringing them in front of you in prayer. And going for a revolved chair pose now, so meeting opposite elbow to knee. To the other side now, finding chair pose, hands in prayer and opposite knee to elbow. Sweeping into chair and finding yourself in neutral. Take a breath. Okay, so finding your way to standing in front of your chair. We're going to move through to down dog now. So bending those knees, holding onto the chair, just start to walk the feet out. And only go as far as you like, but you're aiming to feel a really good stretch in the hamstrings and the back of the legs. Find a position that feels good for you. Take a step or two forward and take the gaze forward to go for a half fold. And step back into downward dog. With each exhale, allowing the body to rest deeper in the stretch. Take one foot forward and find pyramid pose. Keeping the back long and the shoulders relaxed, you should feel a nice stretch in the back of your front leg. From here, take a bend in that front knee, opening the back leg. We're going to open into Warrior Two. Sweeping that arm back again. And finding your way back to pyramid pose. Stepping that front foot back. Squeezing into downward dog. Walking both feet forward for a half lift. And back again into downward dog. Taking the opposite foot forward now. Finding pyramid pose. Taking a bend in that front knee now, opening the back leg and windmilling the arms up to a gentle Warrior Two. From there, windmilling back down again, finding your chair, turning that back leg and finding pyramid pose again. Stepping the feet back to join, squeezing into downward dog. Taking the feet slightly forward for a half fold. Bending in the knees. And walking your way up to standing. From there, find your way back to your chair. Make sure you can feel it behind you before you sit down. Take a breath. Just taking a few shoulder shrugs now. And the other way. Sweeping the arms out to a T shape and squeezing everything in. Take one last long deep breath before relaxing down.